13 foods that make you feel bloated, and what you can eat. Belly bloating, caused by bloating after eating, is usually caused by gas or other digestive problems. Bloating is very common. About 16 to 30% of people say they suffer from it regularly. While it can be a symptom of a serious medical condition, it is usually caused by something in the food. Below is a list of 13 foods that can cause bloating, with suggestions on what to eat. 1. Beans. Beans are legumes. They are high in protein and healthy carbohydrates. Beans are also very rich in fiber and various vitamins and minerals. However, most beans contain sugars called galactans, which belong to a group of carbohydrates called FODMAPs. FODMAPs, fermentable oligo, D, monosaccharides and polyols, are short-chain carbohydrates that are not digested, but are fermented in the colon, by the bacteria present there. Gas formation is a side effect of this process. In healthy people, FODMAPs simply provide fuel for the good digestive bacteria, and that does not cause any problems. But in people with irritable bowel syndrome, a different kind of gas is formed during the fermentation process. This can have very unpleasant consequences, such as bloating, flatulence, cramps and diarrhea. Soaking and sprouting the beans is a great way to reduce FODMAPs in beans. Changing the soaking water a few times may also help. What can you eat? Some beans cause less problems for digestion. Pinto beans and black beans are likely to be more digestible, especially when soaked. You can also replace the beans with grains, meat, or quinoa. 2. Lentils. Lentils are also legumes. They contain large amounts of protein, fiber and healthy carbohydrates, plus minerals such as iron, copper and manganese. Due to their high fiber content, they can cause bloating in sensitive people. This mainly occurs in people who are not used to eating a lot of fiber. Like beans, lentils also contain FODMAPs. These sugars can contribute to excessive gas production and bloating. However, if you soak or germinate them in advance, the digestive system will have less trouble with them. What can you eat? Light-colored lentils usually contain less fiber than the dark ones, which can cause less bloating. 3. Carbonated drinks. Carbonated drinks can also cause bloating. These drinks contain a high content of the gas carbon dioxide. You swallow large amounts of that gas while drinking such a drink. Some of the gas gets trapped in the digestive system, causing uncomfortable bloating and even cramping. What can you drink then? Plain water is always best. Other healthy alternatives include coffee, tea, and fruit-flavored water, by adding some lemon or other fruit to the water. 4. Wheat. Wheat has been quite controversial in recent years, mainly because it contains a protein called gluten. Despite the controversy, wheat is still widely consumed. It is an ingredient in most breads, pastas, tortillas and pizzas, and also in cakes, biscuits, pancakes and waffles. For people with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity, wheat causes serious digestive problems, such as bloating, gas, diarrhea and stomach pain. Wheat is also a great source of FODMAPs, which many people also develop digestive problems. What can you eat? There are many gluten-free alternatives to wheat, such as pure oats, quinoa, buckwheat, almond flour and coconut flour. You can find alternatives to regular wheat bread here. 5. Broccoli and other cruciferous vegetables. The cruciferous vegetable family includes vegetables such as broccoli, cauliflower, white cabbage and Brussels sprouts. They are very healthy, contain many essential nutrients such as fiber, vitamin C, vitamin K, iron and potassium. However, they also contain FODMAPs, so they cause bloating in some people. These vegetables become easier to digest when you cook them. What can you eat? There are many alternatives, such as spinach, cucumber, lettuce, sweet potatoes and zucchini. 6. Onions. Onions are bulbous vegetables with a unique, powerful taste. They are rarely eaten whole, but are often used in all kinds of meals, side dishes and salads. Although they are often eaten in small amounts, they are one of the main sources of fructans in food. These are soluble fibers that can cause bloating. In addition, some are hypersensitive or intolerant to other substances in onions, especially raw onions. That's why onions are known to cause a bloated stomach or other digestive problems. These effects on digestion can be reduced if you cook or bake them first. What can you eat? Try fresh herbs or spices as an alternative to onions. 7. Barley. Barley is a grain that is also widely consumed. It is very nutritious due to its high fiber content and many vitamins and minerals such as molybdenum, manganese and selenium. Due to its high fiber content, whole grain barley can cause bloating in people who are not used to eating a lot of fiber. Moreover, barley contains gluten, which can cause problems for people who cannot tolerate it. What to eat? Refined barley, such as hulled barley or pearl barley, is probably better tolerated. Barley can also be replaced with other grains or pseudo-cereals such as oats, brown rice, quinoa or buckwheat. 8. Rye. Rye is a grain related to wheat. It is very nutritious and a great source of fiber, manganese, phosphorus, copper and B vitamins. But it also contains gluten, a protein to which many people have an intolerance or hypersensitivity. Due to its high fiber and gluten content, rye can be a major cause of bloating in sensitive people. What can you eat? Other grains or pseudo-cereals such as oats, brown rice, buckwheat or quinoa. 9. Dairy products. Dairy is very nutritious and it is also an excellent source of protein and calcium. There are many dairy products available, such as milk, cheese, cottage cheese, yogurt and butter. But about 75% of the world's population is unable to break down lactose, the sugar found in milk. This condition is known as lactose intolerance. If you can't tolerate lactose, dairy can cause major digestive problems. Symptoms may include feeling bloated, gas, cramping and diarrhea. What can you eat? People who cannot tolerate lactose can sometimes tolerate cream and butter, or fermented dairy such as yogurt. Lactose-free milk products are also available. Other alternatives to regular milk are, for example, coconut, rice, soy or almond milk. 10. Apples. Apples are one of the most popular fruits in the world. They are high in fiber, vitamin C and antioxidants, and have been linked to a variety of health benefits. However, apples are also known to cause bloating and other digestive problems in some. The culprits are fructose, which is a FODMAP, and the high fiber content. Fructose and fiber can both be fermented in the colon, which can cause gas and bloating. Cooked apples are easier to digest than fresh ones. What can you eat? Other fruits, such as bananas, blueberries, grapefruits, tangerines, oranges or strawberries. 11. Garlic. Garlic is extremely popular, both as a seasoning and as a health remedy. Like onions, garlic contains fructans, which are FODMAPs that can cause bloating. 21. It is also common for people to be allergic or hypersensitive to other substances in garlic, with symptoms such as abdominal distension, regurgitation and gas. 22. However, cooking or baking garlic can reduce these effects. What to eat? Try other herbs and spices in cooking, such as thyme, parsley, chives or basil. 12. Sugar alcohols. Sugar alcohols are used to replace sugar in sugar-free foods and chewing gum. Common types include xylitol, sorbitol, and mannitol. Sugar alcohols are also FODMAPs. They are prone to digestive problems such as bloating, gas and diarrhea. What can you eat? Erythritol is also a sugar alcohol, but it is easier to digest than the types mentioned above. Stevia is also a healthy alternative to sugar and sugar alcohols. 13. Beer. Everyone has heard the term, beer belly. This word refers not only to increased belly fat, but also to the bloating caused by drinking beer. Beer is a carbonated drink made from sources of fermentable carbohydrates such as barley, corn, wheat and rice. with some yeast and water added. Therefore, it contains both gas, carbon dioxide, and fermentable carbohydrates. Two well-known causes of bloating. The grains used in brewing beer often also contain gluten. What can you drink? Water is always the best option. But if you still want an alternative with alcohol, you can take red wine, white wine or spirits, which is probably less likely to cause bloating. Other ways to reduce bloating. It's a common problem, but often it can be solved with relatively simple changes. There are several strategies that can help reduce bloating. If you continue to experience persistent digestive problems, you may want to consider starting a low FODMAP diet. This can be very effective, not only for treating bloating but also for other digestive problems. However, also make sure to see a doctor to rule out any serious medical condition. If you have liked this video, please subscribe below and hit the bell icon so that we can notify you every time we release new videos.